What is up, people? This is Honest saying that multiplaying community that just signed me 24/7. And today I'm bringing zombies top 10 scariest horror movie villains. And at number 10, we have Pennywise the Clown. Pennywise is a clown from Stephen King's novel It, and he is a clown who can shapeshift into different things. He's a fucking murderer who lives in a sewer, and yeah, he's a cunning kind of character. He's crazy, and basically you could just not go down the sewer and completely avoid Pennywise. And also, something about the reboot is that he looks kind of stupid compared to what he used to look like. I mean, y'all might look at him and be like, "Are you fucking retarded?" But they tried too hard to make him scarier. But at number 9, we have Leatherface. Leatherface is based off the real-life serial killer Ed Gein, and he is a chainsaw-wielding maniac with a wail that just sends shivers down your spine. But Leatherface is at number 9 for most scariest horror movie villain because he's a fucking retard, okay? He's a cannibalistic retard with a family that pretty much does most of the work for him. The only thing he really does is chop up people and put them in fucking soup and shit, depending on what version you watch, because Leatherface also has different names in different movies and whatnot. He has 3 different fucking names, which is stupid, because no one can settle on a origin story that fits Leatherface. His name is Thomas fucking Genevieve or some shit in the new one, and he was Leatherface in the original, or Bubba in the original, and Thomas was the reboot back in 2000s. But now we have, coming up at number 8, Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger is a funny character who's cunning, and he's just an iconic kind of character who is a dream demon who can do some crazy shit, like shapeshift into fucking weed worms and shit. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Freddy versus Jason, that motherfucker. No, that was so stupid. But anyway, he is, in my opinion, an overrated character because he's not even super scary as everyone thinks he is. He's not, you know, this amazing character. He's a funny character that you pretty much end up liking him because of his fucking gimmick and shit, because he cracks jokes and he's a wise guy pretty much. And that's why people like Freddy Krueger. But I think he's an overrated character. Plus, the way to defeat him is you just don't fear him. That's it. Just don't fear him. But Freddy Krueger beats Leatherface because, one, he's a fucking dream demon. You can't... Shit that happens in your dream happens in real life, so that's kind of scary. Number 7, we have Hannibal Lecter. And at number 7, we have Hannibal Lecter because, one, he's a psychotic and smart character. He is cannibalistic too, which is why he has that iconic mask, which I like the mask. That mask is pretty cool. But the idea of cannibalism is stupid and lame, in my opinion. That might be cool for some people. But Hannibal Lecter, number 7. And at number 6, we have Chucky. Chucky is a serial killer who transferred his soul to a doll to escape the cops. And pretty much his motive is to try and find a human host so he can transfer back into a human, which ends up always going wrong. But he is a notorious and iconic horror character who is witty and lovable, and plus dolls are fucking creepy, especially ones that walk around and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But number 5, we have Ghostface. Ghostface is at number 5 because, one, I like his weapon. His weapon is cool. It stays the same throughout all the movies or TV show. That little buck knife, I think that's pretty cool. His look is actually just freaky too. And something I don't like about Ghostface is the multiple characters under him, but each character has their own motivation to be Ghostface. And Ghostface is pretty much like a vengeful kind of character, pretty much, who goes around and kills people who done them wrong. But I also like his voice. I like the voice from the movies. And I haven't seen the TV show, but the TV show mask is stupid and it looks terrible. Alright, it just looks so dumb, in my opinion. But now at number 4, we have Michael Myers. This dude is creepy, realistic in his early years. He has a motive, and for the most part, he is a human character. But something about Michael Myers, the Michael Myers movies, is that somehow he always ends up getting more family every single movie, when he killed him off the last movie. And plus, towards the ends of the original Halloween movies, it started getting spiritual, which is just stupid in my opinion. But not the butcher knife, but the kitchen knife is just an iconic weapon, and I think Michael Myers is probably the most iconic character out of all the horror movie characters. But, you know, like I said, he is pretty much still human, so you can beat him. And at number 3, we have Jason Voorhees. He's a drowned victim turned murderer turned superhuman zombie turned cyborg. He has a motive for his killings, which is because he was, you know, a drowned victim, and he's going to make everybody pay for what, for not watching him pretty much, and him drowning. And actually, not that was for his mom, but his motive is because his mom was killed by camp counselors and whatnot. So yeah. But Jason is personally my favorite horror movie character. But I think there are scarier villains, obviously, than Jason Voorhees. Even though he is a fucking superhuman that never dies and he's a cyborg and all this shit, I think, well, I know that there are more scarier horror villains. Like, for instance, number 2, the Creeper. Every 23rd spring, for 23 days, it gets to eat. And what does it eat? Humans. This shit flies around. The Creeper flies around and he collects human parts that matches pretty much his body. And what is damaged on his body, he goes around to different humans and collects. Which is why there's the iconic picture of the Creeper looking through this dude's eye holes, because he fucking took that dude's eyes because his eyes were fucked up. But the fact that no one knows for sure what it is makes it creepy. Haha. See what I did there? Anyway, but the reason why he's not number 1 scary is because he got taken out with a fucking harpoon. And then he was put in the Jesus Christ position. I mean, come on now. How scary is someone when they're sitting up in the pose of Jesus? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, just the fact that he's like this superhuman fucking beast. He got taken out with a harpoon shows how bitchy he is, man. But the Creeper would make Michael Myers scream. But now for number 1, scariest horror villain is Jigsaw. What the fuck is scarier than someone who knows all your deepest, darkest secrets and puts you in well thought out psychological traps? Nothing. Honestly, nothing. His legacy always goes on no matter how dead you really think he is. Plus, he's a doll. And dolls are fucking creepy. He's a little doll who rides on a bicycle and laughs. This dude is a real life Joker. And in my opinion, he's definitely the smartest criminal mastermind. He's pretty much an unkillable character, in a sense. But in my opinion, I think Jigsaw is the scariest horror movie villain, because he pretty much knows everything about everybody. And if he found you, how fucking scared would you be to be in one of his traps? I mean, come on. He turns people against each other, and he even puts like little fucking things that makes it seem like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be all your friends, but you guys killed all your friends, so now it's only you who can do it. Which I think that's psychologically scary and whatnot. But that's been the video. Till next time, keep slaying zombies, keep playing multis. Zombie Slayer out. Peace.